Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rudi and thank you so much for being here. Today, sorry I missed a video earlier this week. I went to LA to visit my bestie Kevin and get in some work meetings. If you're curious about that trip, I do have a little short vlog talking about all the little things I did. I'm not very good at vlogging while I travel, and I just realized that, like, some YouTubers literally carry their cameras with them everywhere, and that's just not my vibe. So I realized after going a few places now that, like, it's not my thing to travel vlog, but I'm happy to talk about what I did while I was there if you have any questions. I met with a few really cool brands. I went to a brand event with Kevin. We went to a KVD event. We actually got tattoos while we were there, so go check that out if you want to see. But I had a really good time despite the fact that it was literally 40 degrees and raining the entire time we were there. No joke, no joke. Got back to Nashville and it was 75. So things are being weird. Things are being weird. But today we are going to cover my February favorites and flops. I have a really good mix this month. A lot of skincare in here, actually. I don't know why in February I didn't wear quite as much makeup as I usually do. I was really skincare focused, especially during the day. And this month it's been really warm in Nashville, which is super unusual. So I've already started to fold in some of my like spring and summer skincare products because it's literally 77 right now. It's 77 right this second. If you don't believe me, there we go. 77 degrees. That's crazy, man. So anyways, if you are interested in learning about my favorites and flops, or you like skincare, makeup, hair care, someone left a comment on my video and said, my channel is old YouTube with new products, and I freaking loved that. So if that's you, don't forget to subscribe. We have so many fun things coming up this month and this year, including possibly a Berry Patch merch launch. I'm crazy. I don't know, you guys. I talked to a company about creating some merch, and I feel like a lot of people are into it. So if you would want a Berry Patch merch item, something actually wearable and cute, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not just gonna have my name and face on it. Let me know in the comments, because I think we'll share as we go some of the options, and we can like narrow down and pick together to make sure it's something that you would actually like. I'm actually wearing merch right now from Megan Stelter, who's my favorite comedian. It says, hi gay. If you know, you know. Okay, let's get into it. All right, so I like to start with a favorite because we need to be slightly positive. Also, once again, the sun is coming in, out, and out, and out. Yeah. So, you know, I'm not a professional here. I think you're here for me. You're not here for the lighting, right? Let's hope. This is my current favorite lip product. These are the Flower Beauty Plump Up Gloss Sticks. These are so freaking good. I will say I have two products in this video that I feel like are similar to other products that I love, and it's way less expensive, but I have had a little bit of pushback about the amount versus the price, so I'll talk about that. Anyways, these are what I like to consider the best dupes so far for the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips, specifically in their plumping formula, because they both have that little bit of cooling sensation in the product, and they have very, very gorgeous shade offerings. So I own every single Tarte Juicy Lip, plump and regular, and I have been testing drugstore alternatives for what feels like years to try and find the best one, and these are by far the best ones. I'll have my editor pop in me wearing both of these shades. I have talked about both of them and had shorts and TikToks, reels about this product, but it is something that I have kept in my purse for the past few months. My two favorite shades are Heated and Toasty, which is like a nice neutral nude color, and then a more berry shade. The opacity on these is so nice. It's like not too much, but also not like going to be absolutely nothing on the lips. They just are super shiny, sheer, feel comfortable on the lips, give you that hydration, and they can be built up to more of an opacity if you wanted to wear it more like a lipstick. They also work really well with lip liners. I just love them. But what I wanted to mention in terms of pricing, a few people mentioned to me that the actual amount of product in here versus a Tarte Juicy Lip actually doesn't make the cost that much different. I don't know the exact amount in here, but I do know that it is much less than is in the Tarte, which makes the price a little bit different. And in the Tarte, there's 0.095 ounces. I will say this. If you are someone who is looking to try new makeup and just wants to see if they would even like a product like this, in my opinion, it's worth having a little bit less product and knowing that you get to try something out. So like, I very rarely go through a lip product, almost never. So to me, it's worth it to buy these because if I truly go through them, then maybe I'll consider getting a Tarte one or I'll continue repurchasing these. But I just wanted to bring that up and for you to keep in mind that there's not as much product in these, but to me, they're 1000% worth it considering they are much less expensive and available at Ulta. I have flops from my favorite brands. I'm not kidding. The 3 flops in this video are from some of my favorite brands, which absolutely kills me because I don't know what's been going on this year, but I feel like some of the launches that have come out recently are just missing the mark so insanely far. So my first fail of the month is the Kosas Glow IV Vitamin Infused Skin Enhancer. I'm really sad about this one. When this was launching, I commented and I was like, this looks incredible. I can't wait to try this. They were like, this is a Rudi product for sure. You're going to love it. I hate this. And I am not the only one, you guys. Most people that I have seen try this really do not like it. And that is because it is literally a glitter bomb. A glitter bomb. It is so thick with glitter that you look like Edward Cullen halfway through the day. So a type of product like this that I enjoy, like the benchmark product to me is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, right? We all love that product. We all know that product. It's in between like a gel and a serum in terms of texture. It has no glitter in it. I'm actually wearing the e.l.f. version today, and it gives you this amazing glow to the skin without any glitter or shimmer. It just looks like you've drank 8 glasses of water. This looks like you rubbed your face in a glitter factory. So there's that. And on top of that, this is the thickest stuff ever. So I like to wear these type of products either as a primer, mixed in with my foundation, or on top as like a pinpointed moment. And you're not able to really do any of that because it's so thick. So this is the shade Illuminate. I will say I did have like kind of a hard time finding my shade. Like, I don't really know if I have a perfect shade in this line. I'm just gonna show you that much, just to show you the actual thickness. That was like barely a pump, and look how opaque that is. Like, it's basically like an eyeshadow. Like, if I was told this was a liquid eyeshadow, I would believe it because it's so thick and it gives you like full opacity. Like, does that make sense? Like, it literally looks like there's a square of glitter, or that I blended out a cream eyeshadow on my hand. And it just emphasizes every single little pore, all of your texture, everything. I'm super disappointed, and I hate to say that because I truly love the brand so much, but I'm not gonna not tell you guys that. I mean, look at this. This is after I've been wiping it off with a makeup eraser. Can you see the glitter? It's just straight freaking glitter. I don't know if it's picking up, which, like, sure, if that's your thing, you're gonna love this, but it was just not my thing, unfortunately. I hate to say it. I haven't had a good launch from Kosas in quite a while, like since their foundation, which was an amazing launch. Like, I love the foundation, but sad. I don't know what's going on over there. Okay, back to favorites. And this is from a brand that I love very, very much, and I've talked about many, many times. And I think I may have worked on this when they launched it originally, but after I used up that first one, I hadn't pulled out my backup since the launch, and I decided to do that. And this is the Clear Collective Toner from Hero Cosmetics. This is a balancing capsule toner, and to me, this is what Fenty's Fat Water Toner should have been. Like something like this. This is in their Clear Collective line, which is a trio of products that includes a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a toner. And I like all 3 of the products in this line, but I think that the cleanser and the toner are by far the best launches in the line. Specifically the toner, because this is like a beautiful, thick, watery toner that just like sucks into your skin. This is the thing that I put on my skin right after I get out of the shower before I go in with my moisturizer or serums, and I love it. Some of the key ingredients in here are hyaluronic acid, green tea water, oil capsules, which basically they're these tiny little oil capsules that are inside of this solution that kind of like hydrate the skin. Do you see that? and nurture the skin barrier, but it also includes witch hazel and zinc PCA to like reduce shine on the skin and balance out your skin barrier. So it has a little bit of both. It's just like this perfect toner, especially for days when it's like a little bit warmer outside, or maybe your skin is kind of going through it. This is gonna give you the best of both worlds. It has so much product in it, 4.39 ounces. It'll last you forever. It's fairly inexpensive at $12.99. I love this toner. I think if you like skincare, you'll like this toner. Also, it's fragrance free, so it's amazing. I love it. Yeah, can't smell anything. Freaking love it. All right, next fail on the docket is again from a brand that I love, and I hated this product. I talked about this product in my last buy or buy video. If you're interested, I basically break down all of the new releases at Sephora, Ulta, drugstores from Trend Mood, and Trend Mood is an Instagram page that talks about all of the new makeup releases. And this is super new from Cali. Tell me you got that. Tell me you got that. The entire highlighter just fell out into my hand. Like a pizza pepperoni. Oh my God. Okay, well, let me slide it back in. Okay, well, I feel like I don't even need to say anything now, but I'm going to. Oh my God, I'm so glad I caught that and that it didn't get all over my floor. Holy hell. So needless to say, that highlighter is literally so cheap. This highlighter, let me see how much this costs before we even go into it, because if it's, oh my gosh, $30. This is a $30 highlight. Oh my God. Well, I have to be really careful or else it might completely fall out of the pan. But this is the new Highlight Radiant Glow highlighter from Cali Ray. I love, I don't know, Cali Ray. I love their skin tint. I love their mascara. I love their lip gloss. I love their eyeliners. But some of their most recent launches, like the last 5 launches, I've not been a fan of. I don't like their Just Add Rays product, which is like a bronzing mixing drop. They released like a drink, like some drink powder. I don't do that. And then they released this. Oh, and this setting spray, which you guys had asked me about. I think it's fine. It's very strongly scented of coconuts, but this is like the most recent thing that I was like, oh, that's okay. But we're back to things being absolute boo-boo again with this highlighter. So they came out with 2 shades of this $30 highlight. One is pink, one is gold. There's no mirror, and clearly it's super, super flimsy. The shades themselves, I got both of them, and one of them came completely shattered, so keep that in mind. And this one is the gold shade. And because they only launched 2 shades, like they're trying to make them, I don't know, work for everyone. And in turn, they're only gonna work for like specific skin types. So for me, this highlight is way too dark. Granted, I think it's great that these will work on deeper and medium skin tones, but basically all people with light or fair skin are not gonna have a shade in this line of 2 highlighters. Even the pink is pretty deep. And I find the packaging to be incredibly flimsy, as you saw. This is supposed to be like a gel powder hybrid, which is, I guess, why it stayed together as one hockey puck when it came out, but I don't know what's happening with Cali Ray either. Like, it makes me really sad. I'm like, what is happening to some of my favorite brands? Things are just going downhill. So I don't know. Maybe I need to do a rebrand video of Cali Ray, because I have a whole video of me using all their products, and honestly, I was raving about it. But man, you saw it. You saw it too in real time. Let's shake it off. Let's shake it off and go on to something good. Something good is this new perfume. So I don't know when this happened, but all of a sudden in 2023, I realized that all of my favorite fragrances were from the brand Clean/Clean Reserve. I think it's because I bought a mini pack of like all the scents that they offer, and I went through them all. I found my signature scent out of that, which is Clean Reserve Skin. That is like the scent I wear almost every single day. And so every time they come out with a new scent, I have to buy it, because I think their scents are so, so good. And this is their newest launch. It's called Sparkling Sugar, and it is no exception. It is so good. Ooh, it's so sweet. Let me look up the notes for you guys. It's hard to say like what kind of perfume I like because I really think it just depends on the person. Like it's hard to recommend perfume to other people because, you know, everyone has their own feeling. But I like scents that smell like the skin musky scent. Like I love Glossier You, that's what I'm wearing today. I love Juliet Has a Gun, not a perfume, Sparkling Sugar Skin for like my everydays. And then I like a more elevated, sweeter version of that for nighttime, and then a more citrusy version for like daytime, morning. Does that make sense? Like I always kind of stick with the skin scent and then kind of go either way depending on the scenario. So this one, when I heard the notes, I was like, this sounds amazing. The scent type is sweet and warm gourmand. The fragrance family is warm and spicy, which I don't know if I would fully agree with that. And the key notes are black currant, peach nectar, and white musk. And oh my gosh, it smells so freaking good. I just love it. I just love it. I don't even know if I would notice that that is the notes in here, but I love peach and pear scented, like citrusy style perfumes. So I just love it. I don't know how else to tell you that I love it. Here's the fragrance description. Inspired by a wink and a smile, this fun and flirty fragrance blends cassis berries and luscious pear nectar with soft pink sugar to create irresistible sweet, but not too sweet. Scent with a little sass. Okay, you got me there. It's so good. If you like a nice sweet scent, you'll like it. It's not vanilla-y at all. I'm not a vanilla girl. I'm more of like a classic sugary girl. It's good. It's good. And if you bought Skin on my recommendation, you'll like that one. Okay, our last fail of the video. This is not a new product, but it is new to me, and it's also a brand that I adore and love. So I don't know what's going on, but it is from Ilia. And this is the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum, Firming and Smoothing Aloe Infused. So I don't know if this was a me thing or if it was a product thing, but this broke me out. And I hate to say it because I looked at the ingredients, they looked pretty good. I didn't notice any fragrance or things that typically irritate me. I really liked the packaging and I really liked the consistency of this primer. It's like thin, but not too thin. It feels a little lightweight, but still like it would blend into the skin well. And I used it for a couple days, a couple weeks ago, and I broke out. I don't smell anything, so I don't know. I really don't know what it is, and it makes me sad because I've really been wanting to find some good primers that aren't just always my Merit Great Skin primer. But I will say, if you are looking for a hydrating primer that's in a bottle like this, this is the one I used today, and it's the one I always recommend. It's from Neutrogena. It's their Radiant Primer Plus Serum from their Healthy Skin line. This to me is like the perfect hydrating primer. It's not necessarily as good as the Great Skin because it doesn't like stay on the skin as long. You kind of have to apply your product right after you use this, but this has really great ingredients, including peptides. It's fragrance free, and it has a little bit of this like bronze sheen to it to add some natural like glow to your face if you want a similar product. I don't know if it's just me. Let me know if this has broken you out as well. I really don't have an explanation for it, but unfortunately it was a pass for me in that way. My last favorite of the video, although I have so many good things that I tried this past month, I still need a little bit more time with them. Like for example, the NYX Lip Fat Oils. Ooh, I'll have a short coming out about those too, but those are really good, but I just got it, so I feel like I needed some time with it. So again, we're doing a more skincare focused favorite to wrap up the video, and that is the new Neutrogena Pure Screen Mineral UV Tint Face Liquid with Vitamin E. Why do they make those so long? We don't need all that. Just say it's a sunscreen, babe. Anyways, this is brand new from Neutrogena. This is a tinted broad spectrum SPF 30 mineral sunscreen with 80-minute water resistance. This comes in 4 shades. This is a tinted mineral sunscreen, and I love it. It kind of reminds me of the Elta MD sunscreen and a little bit of like the R&R sunscreen. It kind of reminds me of the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint. Like, it reminds me of a lot of good products, but it's at the drugstore. I will say this doesn't have a ton of product in it, similar to my Flower Beauty recommendation. This only has 1.1 ounce. It's about the size of a foundation, But this is great for travel, especially if you're a person who likes to use their sunscreen as their base. I will pop in a video of me putting this on so you can see the shade, but I wear shade medium. This is the color. I will say I don't love the packaging because it is really thin and I find that it just kind of like falls out of this hole. I wish that it was maybe, I don't know, in a pump or something, or maybe in a dropper. But so I have shade medium here. It has like a more gray to neutral undertone in it. So I find that it works on my skin tone because it blends in really beautifully and almost counteracts some of my redness. I will say, do I think the shade range is perfect? I don't. I think the dark shade is not dark enough and I think the light shade is not light enough, but usually mineral sunscreens come in one shade and one shade only. So the fact that a very well-known brand like Neutrogena is starting to expand their shade range is a win in my book. I will also say this is Dr. Dre approved. If you saw her video on these, she really likes them. I'm planning on taking these with me when I go on vacation at the end of this month. I'm going to 30A with my best friends to celebrate our 30th birthday, and this is super travelable and easy to take in your carry-on. I love it. Hasn't broken me out, leaves a beautiful glow, but not too glowy on the skin. It's not sticky, it's not tacky. It's really gorgeous, pairs well with concealers or underneath makeup. I love it. I say give it a try if you think you can find a shade that will blend in with your skin because it's still sheer and it's still like bendable with the shades, but just go take a look in store and see what you think. I'm also, speaking of Neutrogena, I'm also going to Coachella with Neutrogena, you guys. Who am I? Like, literally, who am I? I am not a festival person. I think we all know this. We're gonna have to do a whole vlog sometime, like prepping for Coachella and talk about it because I am not a festy girl. I've never been a festy girl, but I feel like if someone's gonna take you to Coachella and it's Neutrogena, you say yes. Like, I don't know what it's gonna be like, but I'm excited. It's in April, so I will keep you guys updated about that and we'll definitely do a vlog talking about it beforehand. But anyways, let me know if you have any questions on these products or on my trip to LA or really anything in the comments below. I will be back again this Wednesday with a new video. I'm back. I am going to Sarasota to visit Reed's 98-year-old Mima for her birthday. Shout out to you, Mima. End of next week, so TBD on posting times. I'll keep you updated. But anyways, love you guys. I will see you in the next video really soon. And don't forget to write in the comments about if you're interested in merch because I really want to know. Anyways, love you. Bye.